Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunno. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We handle full service, partial, month of coordinations. We also handle destination weddings. We handle custom events, milestone celebration, anything that need planning and decorating. We handle it. I am a certified wedding planner and a licensed florist. I have many years of experience in the wedding industry. Anything you need from bouquet to center arrangements to help you find a venue, help you find your vendor, anything that you need. We even do home stages. So if you are selling your home to prospective buyers and you want them to, see how your homes look from Airbnb, you name it all. So, as I've been doing the videos, I one thing that I promised myself that I would remain transparent. Not only to talk to you about decor and talk about also tell you about life experience because you guys sit here and watch me and listen to me, and it's only right sometimes that I share because we are humans. Things happen, and we are on this journey together. So today I want to just let you guys to be aware, something you guys to be aware of, a scam that unfortunately happened to me today. But thank God, um, I was able to reserve. But anyway, this is in regards to Lyft. So I was at today. I had a usually I have an event tomorrow and Sunday, and usually the day before there's a lot of running around, a lot of things. Actually, the week leading up to any event is crazy because everything that I need to do, I prepare it. So especially the last 3 days leading the event is crazy. But anyway, that besides the point. So I went to drop some, things off to the location. And while I was in the parking lot and I was there with my staff, a car just passed by and it was really slow. And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought maybe because it was in a parking lot, it was being very careful because it was walking and unloading stuff in the van. They just want to make sure that we was, they, be careful. So we got done loading the van and my phone was in my pocket. Um, Driving down the road, I seen Bank of America. Or maybe I shouldn't say that. I seen in my in my bank, and I decided to just stop to the bank and transfer some funds since I was in the area. When I took on my phone to access my information, I seen that I'm in the app. Like I seen a text message, somebody saying, "Oh, hey Linda, where are you? I'm here to pick you up." And this is in a Lyft app, and I'm like, I did not call for Lyft, and I know my phone didn't die anything because my phone have accidental touch on it. It's one of those things that if there's an accident and if you accidentally touch something while it's locked, it automatically lock and prevent it. So even if it's in my pocket, it's those are things that never happen. So I was really shocked to see that happen. So I just thought, well, maybe it's a mistake, maybe something happened, maybe it's an error. I decided to text the gentleman and say, hey, I didn't call for a ride. He read the message and didn't say anything. I said, all right. So I called multiple times. Multiple times, no answer. The call would just ring and ring and ring and ring. So I decided to call, you know, and everybody who take Lyfts or Uber know to get customer service or any of this information is ridiculous because for some reason I think they build the system for you to make it difficult to reach them. So I tried to contact them. I left a message. Nothing transpired. So I'm like, okay, well, this is getting crazy. So I decided to, you know, try because I was driving. So I'm like, all right, I can't really do much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait till I get home. Maybe, honestly, I just thought that maybe this person was just waiting because you know how sometimes it is when you the later you come to a ride, Uber search or Lyft surcharge you for waiting for a client that didn't show up. So I just thought in my mind, well, maybe he just waiting for the surcharge to pass by and to get as much money as possible. He would cancel the ride, and that's all I thought about it. So after I drove for 3 minutes, I look at the phone. The ride, I seen the ride is actually moving towards my direction, and this ride is automatically picking me from supposedly supposed to pick me up from where I was to take me to my home. And for I don't know for somebody for me because I'm constantly busy, I like label stuff. So I have my home address, I have work, I have business, I have office. So in every RapShare app that I have those things labeled on there. But this I seen the cars moving towards my home, And I'm wondering, like, okay, is he following me, or it's just maybe my mind just playing trick on me? And so this is so crazy because I look in front of me and I seen the car. Like, I'm like maybe 2 blocks away from my home. I seen the car driving towards my home, and I immediately panicked because it got scary. So I took on my phone and I took some pictures, letting them know. Well, I mean, prior to that, I took some pictures to send it to Lyft to say, let them know that, hey, it's not me. I'm just driving. You know, I mean, my car, this person didn't pick up, and just wanted to have proof. But when I look forward, I seen this gentleman actually driving to my home. I'm like, he literally turned the corner 2 blocks down, 1 blocks down, just about to turn into my block. I'm like, I got so scared. Can you imagine that somebody, one, not only did they hack into your account, but they're driving to your house? You don't know, anything can happen. So I took out my phone and record. I started to record the back of his car, and I got close to him on his side. Yes, I know it was dangerous, but I don't think he'd expected me to be there. And I just started recording the car and talking, and just for verification and proof. And he was so shocked, he didn't know. Like, I think he told maybe I was a road rage or something like that. He didn't quite understand it, but he literally drove past my house. Like, I went because I was scared, so I didn't turn into my block because I didn't know who he was or what it was. So I kind of just went down the circle, went around about, and turned around, and went to the back instead of being in the front of the house. Um, and my niece that was driving with me, in my other car, because I had the van, she literally told me, texted me, it's like, oh, he just passed by the house and stopped and like went the opposite direction. But the moral of the story is that, I did call the cops, and I called Uber, I mean Lyft and everything like that to file a complaint. But it's really scary because, as a female, and as anybody in general, for somebody to have access to your account without you knowing, coming to your homes, that's something that's very scary. Uber and Lyft really need to do something about it because these times are crazy. And the fact that he had to be born enough to do that, that's what made it even scary. And looking at it, this is not something he done the first time. I think normally he does that, and people never really notice it because nobody really go to that direction. But he was shocked to know that, I actually was in a car going to where I was going. But I reported it to them to let them know that, hey, for my safety, for everyone's safety around me, nobody wants somebody to be, driving around and going to people's homes, going to the offices, going to anywhere it is, because that's security risk. People are crazy. You don't know who they are. There's a lot of things going on right now that we all have to be very careful. So I did a video in essence to say that, be careful. Now from that instant, I always do that, but I just didn't do it at that time because sometimes I get crazy. I always lock my bank card. So that if you try to get access to something, if I didn't authorize it, it will not go through. I don't care who you are, what it is. If I know something's coming, I'll leave my car locked. If not, I will lock it. But and now I even put a pin on now my Uber and my Lyft, and I'm thinking about disbanding Lyft and not using it anymore, because if you can put my security, my health, and things, my family, and every jeopardized out, I don't want to be taking a car that is so easy for them to pack. I think they really need to do more for precaution, to take care of the people that they are paying for these services to them. That's something they really need to take precaution of. And also, people are crazy. It's like, why will you do something like that? You know they have your information, they have your card, they have everything. Why will you knowingly go ahead and commit a crime? You know, for something as little as $35. It's not worth it. Like, you literally putting your life and everyone else's just for a little bit of money, just because you're trying to steal. So please be careful out there. Watch everything you do, monitor your surrounding, make sure you are alert at all time. And I do that because I go to different places, I'm in different, so I try to monitor and do things different and know where I am. But that's all for today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me at www.lyndaperfect.creationsevents.com. Thank you for watching, and you have an amazing day. Good night, everybody.